Hello and welcome to the Pittsburgh Views YouTube channel. Today we're at Moon Township Ford to check out the brand new 2020 Ford Escape. This 2020 Ford Escape Titanium is finished in Rapid Red Metallic over a black leather interior. The Rapid Red is a $395 option. This vehicle is powered by a 2-liter EcoBoost engine backed by an 8-speed automatic transmission. This vehicle is completely new for 2020. As you can see, this one is equipped with a trailer tow package. With a 2-liter engine, it can tow up to 3,500 pounds. This vehicle is also equipped with the optional 19-inch alloy wheels with all-season Bridgestone tires. The new Escape is slightly longer, wider, and lower than the outgoing model, and it also has a lower belt line which allows for larger windows for better outward visibility. Here's a closer look at the LED headlamps. And also the LED fog lights. The base front-wheel drive Escape S starts at $24,885. This fully loaded titanium model costs $39,995. Now let's take a look at the interior. It has this neat diamond plate pattern here on the door panel. Here you can see the window switches, mirror switches, and door lock switches. This vehicle is also equipped with the top-of-the-line B&O audio system. There are 2 cup holders in each door pocket. Here we have the headlight controls and power liftgate switch, the multifunction turn signal switch, and this vehicle is equipped with the fully digital instrument cluster. Here are the switches for the radio and the cruise control, and the sync system. Here's the front and rear turn signal switch, the engine start stop button. This vehicle is also equipped with the optional 8-inch touchscreen. As we pan down, you can see the climate controls. I like the digital display on the knobs here. Also the rotary transmission knob. Onto the drive mode buttons, auto start stop button, park assist. In the console we have a USB port and a pen holder. Here's a look at the passenger side. And up here on the roof we have the HomeLink buttons, 2 map lights, sunglass holder, switches for the sunroof shade and sunroof itself. This vehicle is equipped with the panoramic sunroof option. Here's a look at the different drive modes available in the instrument cluster. Here's the switch here on the center console. First we have normal mode. Then we have eco mode, which actually limits some of the engine power for better fuel economy. Next we have my favorite, sport mode. This actually makes the engine more responsive and the transmission shifts a little firmer. Then onto slippery mode. And last but not least, snow and sand, which actually turns the traction control off automatically. And then right back to normal mode. Here's a look at the back seats. There's actually quite a bit of room back here for adults. It's a 60/40 fold down seat. It also has this armrest with 2 cup holders. There's also a charging port right here in the center console. Now let's check out the cargo area. This vehicle is equipped with the automatic rear hatch. With the seats all the way back, it has 34 cubic feet of storage. With the seats slid forward, it has up to 38 cubic feet. Under here we have a temporary spare on an alloy wheel. No more steel wheel. And here's the switch to close it. Here's a view from the passenger side. The passenger front seat is also power adjustable. Now we're ready for the first road test. You can see the heads-up display screen pop up here. Most vehicles display it right onto the windshield. We're going to dial it into drive and see how she does. The 2020 Ford Escape is available in 5 trim levels: the base model S, the SE, the hybrid-only SE Sport, the SEL, and the Titanium. Front-wheel drive is standard on all models except for the non-hybrid Titanium. It is a $1,500 option. The 2020 all-wheel drive Titanium is 109 pounds lighter than the model it replaced, and it has 5 more horsepower. The new model could go 0 to 60 in 5.7 seconds and could run the quarter model in 14.3 seconds, making it one of the fastest SUVs in its segment. All trim levels of the Escape seem to ride with more confidence and refinement, and the ride is slightly softer than before. This is mostly due to the rear subframe being isolated from the chassis. It is now mounted with bushings and not directly mounted. I will show you this later when I get the car up on the rack. Now I'm going to put it in sport mode and play with the paddle shifters. I've been less than impressed with most Ford paddle shifters. Well, the third and fourth shifts were pretty soft. Split back down into third. That shift was a little better. I still really don't see any use for them in the small SUV. I'm curious to see if we can get it up into 8th gear going down the hill. Oh, won't even let me put it into 6th yet. Here's a look at some other displays available in the digital instrument cluster. We have the fuel economy, a trip display, tire pressure monitors, and the column screen, which shows nothing. The 2-liter engine definitely has plenty of pep. Unfortunately, it still won't let me shift past 6th gear. But you could hear, even at the higher RPMs, the cabin is nice and quiet. I'm going to put it back into regular mode. I'm tired of playing with these paddle shifters. And we're going to go ahead and put it back into normal mode. One more thing I would like to point out is the brake pedal has a very short travel and the brakes are nice and firm. This next road has a lot of nice turns. We'll see how the chassis feels. The new Escape feels pretty well balanced. It has minimal body roll and feels pretty neutral. On the skid pad, when equipped with the 19-inch rear wheels, it will pull 0.85 Gs of lateral grip. That's not too shabby. Now we're going to head back to the dealership, put it up on the rack, check out the undercarriage and also the engine compartment. Overall, I feel the ride quality and the handling are much improved on the 2020 Escape. Let's check out the turning radius. Feels about the same as the previous model. Here's a look at the backup camera on the 8-inch display. Here's a look at the Escape up on the rack. As you can see, this one is equipped with the optional trailer tow package. When properly equipped with a 2.0 engine, the Escape can tow up to 3,500 pounds. Here's a look at the dual exhaust tips out the back, and also the backup park aid sensors. The optional 19-inch wheels are wrapped in a 225/55/19 Bridgestone tire. The previous 19-inch wheels had a 235/45/19. They were slightly wider and a lower profile. The taller profile gives this one a nice squishy ride. Here's a look at the side profile. Here's a look at the front spring and strut assembly. And the single piston front brake caliper. As we come around to the front here, you can see more park aid sensors, the LED fog lights I mentioned earlier, the nice shiny black grille, a couple more sensors. Here's an up close look at those automatic LED headlamps. Now let's take a look at the undercarriage. A nice big splash shield under here like the previous generation. Not sure if this has to be completely removed to change the oil or not yet. Let's look at the front brake caliper, the axle shaft, right front strut, aluminum lower control arm, as we head back, you can see a big catalytic converter, going to a decent diameter pipe, the rear drive shaft, and the rear differential assembly, and the axle shafts. The sway bar end links. The rear suspension design is similar to the previous generation, with the exception of the bushing-mounted subframe. It's not solid mounted to the chassis. Here's a look at the electronic park brake motor on the single-piston rear caliper. And the shock and spring assembly. Pretty decent sized muffler with dual outlets. Here you can see the backup camera right above the license plate brackets. And the 6-pin trailer light connector. As we head up to the front, you can see the exhaust system and the drive shaft. And there's where it bolts into the PTU. Still curious to see if I have to remove the shield to change the oil. To open the hood, you have to pull this latch 2 times like a BMW. There is no secondary latch under the hood, so there's no handle to look for. You just open it right up. I was surprised the Titanium didn't come equipped with pneumatic hood struts. Here's a look at the washer fluid bottle and the coolant overflow bottle. This Escape also takes 530 like the previous 2-liter engine. The battery and air filter are much more accessible on the new model. The Escape is also available with a 1.5-liter 3-cylinder and a 2.5-liter hybrid engine. Like I said before, this is a 2.0 liter. Here's a side-by-side comparison of the 2019 and the 2020 Escapes. So that's pretty much it for today's look at this 2020 Ford Escape. I hope you enjoyed this review. Thank you for checking out my channel. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and also check out my new Facebook page. And brand new this week, I just released some merchandise for the channel on teespring.com. So make sure you check that out. Have a great day.